if you're the black sheep of the family, I'm going to share with you something very, very powerful. I was not even expecting to do this video, but recently there's a download every other hour, so I just can't stop these downloads from coming in. And if you're the black sheep of the family, I want to prepare you. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen. I want to prepare you because there is stuff that is about to go down. And we're not talking about ordinary things. The usual things that you've always seen, you know, you've always had, you've always seen in your family. If you know that you are the black sheep, you've been the scapegoat in the family, and you have gone through some form of awakening, I want to share something with you very, very, very powerful. Now, the dysfunctional family, it can operate, it can only function, normally function, when you're with them. The family can only function when you're with them. So this thing is a circle. It's like, you know, it's like a circle. And then there is different units in the, so many members in that family. There's a couple of them, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, even up to 10, 20 even. The whole cycle of abuse, whichever dysfunction it has been a spiritual cycle. And I want you guys to listen very, very closely. You guys know my videos. I bring to you the naked truth, and I let you see behind the veil. There is a very spiritual cycle that has been happening. You were not aware of this earlier on, but there is things that have been happening in that family. Your presence in that family, the only reason why you have been the scapegoat of the family is because your presence alone has helped so many individuals in those units to get away with a lot of things. They have not been accountable for their behavior. They have not been accountable for whatever it is they have been doing or whatever it is they have been saying. That is because in that family, there was a scapegoat. Now, you were in that family, and there was like a full, everything was full circle, you know what I mean? So you have this, it's like a you know, the whole circle, the whole thing was a full circle. So you were in that family, you completed the cycle. Listen to me very closely, ladies and gentlemen. When you was in the family, you completed the cycle. So it was a full circle. And then when you broke out of the family, you broke the cycle. Let me repeat this one more time. The circle was like this. So when you was in that family, everything was full circle. So it was a pattern. So this thing was like continuing, going on from one member to another, another member to another, another member to another, even sometimes killing some of the members, but it was full circle. That is because you were part of the team. When you broke out of the family and you walked away, you broke the cycle. I had a question recently and somebody asked me, how do you know that you're breaking a cycle? Does that mean walking away, you have broken a cycle? I've told you guys so many times in my videos. You are walking away. That is the beginning for you to break the cycle. Now that means that actually there is a gaping hole within the unit. So we can talk about there is missing energy. Now you have unplugged and gotten out of the cycle. The most disturbing things you're going to see, Black Sheep. I was not even supposed to do this video today, but I just want to bring it out there so that you guys get clarity. I know a lot of you guys have got so many questions, a million questions. The scapegoats and the black sheep. When you walk away, ladies and gentlemen, you break the cycle. You're going to start to see demonic manifestations in the unit. You're going to start to see demonic manifestations. Now, I want you guys to forget about all these stories of disorders, personality, this. That's the physical part of it that you can see. The whole thing that is happening, ladies and gentlemen, this whole thing is spiritual. This whole entire project, I don't know if it's a project, I don't know if it's a system, the entire system is spiritual. I can tell you this. And it has got nothing to do with that generation that you are in at that moment. It has been happening so many generations before that. You are going to see the real, if you're a person who has got your spiritual eyes open, your light bulbs have gone on. There is no family member in that unit who will ever be able to hide away from you. The veil, when I'm talking about lifting the veil, you guys, you have to understand that you are going to lift the veil from a lot of your family members. You are going to see for the very first time in your entire life what you have been dealing with your entire life. There is so much things are going to make a lot of sense. You're going to see a lot of exposure. People are going to start getting exposed. So they could have been like, for example, family members, covert narcissists, you know, even sometimes overt, I don't know, you could have even have even sometimes psychopaths in that family and you didn't even know this. You are going to see everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the masks are going to sleep. It's unbelievable. You look left, your sibling will sleep a mask. You look right, another one will sleep a mask. You look up there, the narcissistic parent will sleep a mask. The masks are going to be sleeping all over the place. It's unbelievable. And we're not even talking about regular sleeping. We're talking about that spiritual sleeping whereby these masks, these demons are going to manifest in your family members. You're going to see them starting to say things you have never heard anywhere else. Those things you thought that you knew. Yes, okay, there used to be this abuse happening, of course, back in the days. There was abuse happening back in the days. The abuse post-awakening, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be unbelievable. You are going to see the real demonic activity you've been dealing with. You will never see the entire family unit the same. It will never be the same. So you will be sometimes shocked that you have this father, you know, you've always had a lot of respect for him. You've had this mother, always had a lot of respect for them. Even your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, you've always had ultimate respect for them. But when the masks sleep, ladies and gentlemen, you know that you do not want anything to do with that. You're going to know straight away. You're going to know who is who. You're going to know who did what, why did they do this, and when did they do that. Everything is going to come to you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something, Black Sheep. The revelation that God is going to give you is going to be unbelievable. When you're talking about these things of, so many times I've been talking about dysfunctional family unit, so there are some people who don't understand this, these dynamics. But the Black Sheep, you know what time it is. The ones of you who are even, especially those ones who have awakened, you have finally looked beyond the veil. You have finally understood what you have always been, you are going to know what you have been dealing with your entire life. You're going to hear the way they speak, the way they move. You will hear each and everything they say, and you're going to know that this thing is beyond this physical dimension. You are going to know this. I can guarantee you this, ladies and gentlemen. You know my channel, I tell you guys the truth. I tell you guys exactly the truth, what you need to know. You're going to start seeing manifestations in these people that they are beyond this money. They are all beyond this physical dimension. You are going to know that there's something more spiritual happening behind the scenes. And these are things you have never seen in your entire life. You have been with them, you ate with them, you grew up with them, you lived with them, you did not see this. The same way you're going to see it. Clarity is going to come to you as a black sheep of the family. I can guarantee you this. For the very first time, you're going to understand that the devil has been using your own family members to bring you down. You will know. I can tell you this, you will know. That's how I say my things. And then, of course, you guys eventually, you confirm this. You will know that the devil has been using specific members in the unit to destroy you. And there's nothing they could do. They had to do what they had to do. Because your presence in that family was unwelcome. You were the one with the light. So this light was not supposed to shine. If this light was meant to shine earlier on, it was going to be very dangerous, very, very dangerous situation for you in that unit. So the light was supposed to be dimmed at some point. You were not supposed to be seen. But the very moment your bulbs have gone on, you have already had enough, you have seen everything, and your bulbs have like just snapped like that. You've snapped. Everything is going to come out to the surface. You're going to see. It is going to be unbelievable. And what's even one of the most I don't know, strange or funniest thing. This thing is going to start moving from one family member. You will see it. When you see it, you will see it, and you recognize it. It is then going to move to the next one. From that one, it's going to move to the next one. So you're going to now start to see these whole patterns moving from. It's like, for example, you might even sometimes believe that it's just one demon jumping from one person to another. You're going to start to see them. Even the members you never ever suspected in your entire life, they're going to become the problem. The reason why we encourage the black sheep to run, when you have seen it, you run. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no time for this. You have got to run. It's because you have awakened. And when you have awakened, you are now seeing the things you were not supposed to see. So these things have been happening because you see there's been this veil that has been covered on your face. So you couldn't see further, you couldn't see beyond. So these things were happening very slowly, subconsciously, and nobody could see this. You could have seen some of them earlier on, of course. You could have picked up one or two things, but you know, the veil was too heavy on your face and you couldn't actually get clarity out of this. But that veil has been lifted. You are now going to see these things. It's like, you know, it's like, for example, you're now starting to see the nakedness of everybody. You cannot unsee it. I can guarantee you this. You are the black sheep. I will guarantee you cannot unsee this. You will know. You will know what it is. And when the time comes, you will know. You will come back to this video and you will confirm that this guy has talked about something before. You will know that you are dealing with a spiritual cycle. This has nothing to do with, yes, physically on the 3D is a dysfunctional, of course, like everybody says. We are dealing with spiritual patterns where this is actually real spiritual warfare. And that is what has been causing the entire family system a lot of problems. The entire family system has been caused a lot of problems because of that. People used to lose their lives. People used to fall sick. Other members used to drop dead. You would see miscarriages. You would see narcissism. You would see this. You would see that. Every dysfunctional pattern. You will see alcoholism, drug abuse, addicts. You will see everything in those families. And now you will understand finally what you were here to do What have you been dealing with all this entire time? Because the glasses, the veil has been lifted. Now you can see those things that you were not supposed to see. So for the most of you black sheep, you already know what I'm saying in this video. When I tell you that you have seen what you're not supposed to see, you already know what I mean by this video, by this statement. You already know this. It is going to be unbelievable. The only parents you had, you have respected your entire life. The mother you've always loved, the father you've always loved, the brothers and sisters you thought that they had your back, ladies and gentlemen. When that mask slips, you're going to see your family members for who they really are. And it's one of the most shocking things that is actually very difficult even to explain for a black sheep. You will notice the tone in their voices. You will notice the chaos that is happening back home. You will hear about it most of the times. You may not be there to see, but you'll hear about it. You'll hear the sister was fighting with the brother was fighting with the sister, the father did this one drank poison, that one did this one had an accident, that one is in hospital. You're going to start to see the whole entire system is crumbling to the floor. It is simply because you have unplugged your energy. Let me tell you something, chosen ones. People did not understand your worth. You know, you were there. You were there, you completed the cycle by being there. You were part of it, so you completed the cycle. But now, you're gone, and the cycle is broken. That's how it works. So it brings a very big confusion, disruption, chaos in the entire unit. You're going to see them, they even want to kill each other most of the times. You can see them, they want to kill each other. Have you asked yourself a question as to why, when you was there, the cycle was complete, everybody was doing their own thing, and you were there, taking the abuse. Nobody was talking. Now you're gone, the chaos just started. So you're going to feel these walls. It's like the walls, they are coming down. Very, very massive tower moment in that unit. Very massive tower moment. There's a massive tower moment supposed to happen, because I've told you, the black sheep awakening, it will send a very big shockwave within the whole unit, because there is something that they are supposed to be broken. Whether it is that is your mission in the first place. It is what you came here for. Your awakening will send a very massive. It will trigger a very massive shockwave. They will feel it in their bones. Everybody that you know that is your family member, they are going to feel your awakening in their bones. It is going to shake everybody in that foundation, and they are going to know that something has changed, and things are not the same. Things are not. It's not business as usual. They will know that something has changed, that something has happened. Very, very big event has taken place by your awakening as a black sheep. So I want to prepare you by first of all validating you that you were never crazy, black sheep. You were never crazy. You were never the wrong one. You were always the right one. Your departure from those units, you've done the right thing. You're walking away. You're looking back and walking away. You are doing the right thing. Nobody should ever come to you and lie to you that you did the wrong thing. Because you messed up. No. You have done the right thing by walking away. Because that is the beginning of breaking a generational cycle in the dysfunctional family unit. So guys, of course, let us know what you think about this video in the comment section below. You do know that I do love and appreciate your support. You may book a session with me if you want to. You can also donate or support my channel if you want to. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.